Hello, everyone, and welcome back. You're watching the Kaiser Report. I'm John. The day after the debate is here. And if you had an opportunity to watch the debate last night, you had to be taken into a new realm of thinking about what's going on with inside the current presidency.
Seriously?
How in the world can you disappear for an entire week under 16 tutors to teach you how to come out and act like a president, and this guy couldn't pull it off? Dementia. There were shocking incidents of complete loss of train of thought. They were lies after lies after lies on Biden's part and a couple of fibs on Trump's part. He pulled out of his hat old debunked last campaign junk such as Charlottesville, which has been totally debunked, and this whole thing about calling our military losers and suckers that has been debunked several or many times since. No one that I can remember except for Ronald Reagan was better to the military than Trump had been. No one, in my estimation, is worse for the military than the current president is.
What is this crap?
But that set aside, I was proud of a couple of things after watching this. It was hard to watch. But one thing it came away from is the two moderators who I thought would be not only heaving softballs but helping along Biden did not do that. They were very fair and balanced in their delivery and their job that they did. Congratulations to both of you. Cool. It's hard when you watch somebody in this type of decline mentally that we witnessed this past 3 months of watching Joe Biden fumble through trying to be the president of the United States.
You hearing this?
Both in his European trips as well as last night's debate. There's a problem there, and it's not a funny problem, although we all laugh at it at the time. But if you have had anyone in your family go through this or know someone that's gone through this, it's not a thing to poke fun at. It's a very serious problem. So that set aside, we have a man that has turned around everything that Trump left him with, opened the borders, stopped the remain in Mexico, cut off our oil supplies, cut off our coal supplies, and did everything possible to undo anything that was done in the past that worked and implement the new Green Deal, which is not a good thing. Right now, we're not ready for that. Our infrastructure doesn't support it. Our population doesn't support it. I'm a little miffed that the issues that were on hand last night with between the border and the economy especially, no one was offering solutions. You got gobbledygook coming out of Joe, and you got Biden or Trump saying, "I'll fix it." Well, how? What are you going to do to fix it? I want to hear substance from these candidates that actually tell us the solutions to the problems that are being presented to you by the American people and by your constituency. Not just carry a party line down the road with it. All in all, the debate, I think, was a win for Trump. He got a little bombastic. I wish he was, but he was also kind enough not to rip into Joe on some things that he could have, and he let that pass. And why Joe keeps using his dead son as a victim of the Iraq war, I don't know. But, we knew the convicted felon thing would come up and several other things that Joe constantly says and has to be fact-checked on every time. And we know now that he lies about a lot of things. So the convicted felon thing, he full well knows that he had a hand in that, and he's using that as a campaign ploy. But I listened to a lot of the pundits this morning on TV talk about the necessity for the Democrats to remove him from the ticket and that he's going to go kicking and screaming. I don't know what they're going to do with Kamala Harris because people certainly do not like her. So it'll be amazing to see what happens in the next few months. He left Atlanta and went down to South Carolina where he's campaigning down there. This is Biden today. But what you didn't see last night, because they cut away to give you their synopsis on CNN, I saw footage this morning of Joe leaving the stage. He had to be led off the stage and told to watch the stairs by Jill one more time. This is a feeble man that is not capable of operating on his own. And I'm not sure that he lies intentionally. I think he really believes his lies. But at this point, I would call it a win for Trump and a loss for Biden and a loss for the Democrats that had hung their hat on 16 people bringing this guy up to speed and making it happen at the first debate. Whether there'll be a second debate between these two individuals or hopefully with three individuals, RFK Jr., I didn't find his simulcast that he was supposed to do yesterday during the debate or anything else that he's saying about the debate yet today. But I'm looking through YouTube and several of the other channels to see if anyone is running this so we can get his opinion on everything. So we do have three candidates. Only two showed up at the stage last night or invited to the stage last night, and it was a horrendous show. Unbelievable. And the White House was quick to come out this morning, first thing, and say that, he had a cold. That's why he couldn't function properly. And that's why his voice was that way. And why, I don't know, the blank stares, the lost look, the big wide-eyed, I'll get angry. These are all signs to me that there's a problem there. So tell me what you thought of the debate last night. We're not going to take this too much longer today because we could be at this thing for hours, and I don't want to do that. I want you to go do your research, look at, go on YouTube. There's many opinion makers out there that are talking about this, that, and the other thing, unless you get into a dyed-in-the-wool Democratic channel that will just tell you how great he was, how sharp he was, and that they know him, and he's going to bounce back, and this, that, and the other thing. It's time, and they know it, and the Democratic Party knows it. They know it should not have let it go this long, but they did. And this is what happened last night. Their worst nightmare. Fumble, bumble, bumble. Anyway, it's a gorgeous day here. It's going to be in the mid-90s here in East Tennessee, and it's going to be a hot day outside to do anything until the breeze starts up in the afternoon, and they're forecasting maybe a little rain. We got some yesterday, not an appreciable amount, but we're hoping for more, and they're forecasting this weekend will be a wet weekend. So we need it. We need the rain, and I'm hoping that you all have a great Friday. It's the weekend, and don't forget, if you're going to barbecue out this weekend, our sponsor here is Lazy J's Farm and Butcher Shop. And if you're grilling out and you call them early enough today, you can get a package put together for your cookout. And their number there is 423-398-5595. And one more time, 423-398-5595. Ask for Butch over there, and he'll take care of you. And tell him Kaiser sent you. And you can always go online or Facebook and find them there as well. And you can text or send them a message through Facebook, and they'll get your order ready to pick up. Or if you're out of town and you want the finest in meat, farm-raised locally here, give them a call and they'll ship you a beautiful box order of everything you need. So tell them Kaiser sent you, and with that, we're going to say I want you all to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I know that this debate thing was very hard to watch last night. And I'm sure many of you probably feel that way. Many of you found it amusing. Many of you found it disheartening in some cases. So let me know what your thoughts are, especially on this debate, and what your thoughts are about the upcoming election. And let me hear what you're thinking, so we can better address some of the things that you want to know about. We'll get in touch with people that we need to get in touch with and get you the answers. But until then, until Monday morning, if it's not too rainy this weekend, I will get out somewhere and maybe get you some film of small town Appalachia. I'm hoping to do that. It depends right now on weather and weather only. So God bless you all. Have a great, great, great day and a fabulous weekend. Cook out, enjoy your family, get out in the fresh air, clear your mind, and ask God to help guide us through this election. Bye-bye now.